Hi, this is Mathia Ford with Healthy Diet Menus for You, and today I want to talk about renal diet menus and the importance of sodium intake. Renal diet and diabetic menus need to be very conscious of their salt intake and sodium intake in their daily menu plans. The renal issues that people have related to sodium intake are important because if you're experiencing renal failure, you may think of salt as very harmless, but your body has to process them and your kidneys process salt. And that is one of the things that is difficult for them to do when you have kidney disease. So then you can maintain a lot of fluid in your body and cause you to not process that salt well and become sicker. Sodium consumption is dangerous to those who suffer from renal failure because normally functioning kidneys can flush away the excess sodium from the system and eliminate the excess fluids and toxins that they may have. But the function of the kidneys to siphon toxins from the blood flow and eliminate them by way of urine is working well in a normal person. But when you develop kidney disease, you have limited your ability to properly remove those toxins and fluids from your body. And cells carrying that overload of fluids will cause extra stress on your heart and other parts of your body. Because of this, the only viable option for someone with kidney disease is to really watch and follow a well-designed renal diet meal plan, and to keep the salt limit that they need and the protein limits that they need to help maintain their kidneys' health. If you stop adding salt to your meals, is that going to be enough? Sodium and salt is a hidden ingredient in many foods that are found in the grocery aisle, so it is really not enough to just get rid of the salt off the table, although that's a good first start. Certain foods are loaded with salt and should be avoided or at least limited. A quality renal menu plan would take that into account. Things like sausage, canned beef, bacon, fast foods, cheeses, many of the cheeses, pickles, soy sauce or MSG in Oriental foods, bouillon cubes, and pre-prepared foods have a tendency to have a lot of sodium or salt in them as well. Canned vegetables can be high in sodium, as well as many things like the mixes for baking cereals and breads. With canned vegetables, your choices are to either purchase the frozen vegetables or to attempt to rinse them off and rinse off some of that salt, and it can lower the salt down to about 33% of the original amount that was in there. Good things that are salt-free are fresh fruits. So one of the things you can do is eat fresh fruits and vegetables, and that will limit a lot of your salt consumption. Eating only fresh foods and possibly even choosing organically grown fruits and vegetables when possible will limit your all-around exposure to chemicals. Any kind of canned foods, rinse them thoroughly until all the water is drained before using them. Choose foods that are natural and low sodium, especially cheese. Check the labels on any foods that you purchase for the sodium content listed as sodium, and it'll say the percentage of the daily value. Depending on your kidney diet, you need to ask your doctor how much sodium you should eat in a day, or your doctor or your dietitian, and you can compare that number to the amount that you're allowed. And then to prepare your own meals using a meal plan. One sure way to lower your sodium is to have complete control over what is in your recipe. And the proper way to prepare your meals and the best choices to accommodate the needs of your body is a well-constructed renal or renal diabetic menu plan. And endless ways to prepare tasty, low-sodium meals, and you just have to kind of look around and find them or find a way to get them on a regular basis. Homemade meals eliminate the added sodium that commercially prepared meals will contain. Choosing fresh ingredients and carefully following a renal menu plan will help ensure that you are doing the best things you can for your body. It also can help ensure you to have less bland food by using other spices. You just should follow the well-designed menu plan. And if you need more information on menu plans for kidney and dialysis, pre-dialysis needs, you can follow our link over to healthydietmenusforyou.com. We provide menu plans on a regular basis, a weekly basis for people with those kind of needs. Thank you.